I turn now to Brigadier General Dustin Shultz. He's on the phone. She is on the phone. She's commander of the 1st Mission Support Command on Puerto Rico. Thank you so much for joining us, General. How many U.S. servicemen and women are there on Puerto Rico, and what are the conditions like?
Well, right now we have 4,500 soldiers in the United States Army Reserve on Puerto Rico. That does not include the Puerto Rican Army National Guard as well. And we're standing prepared to support. We're already doing some immediate response missions under the Immediate Response Authority and the Dual Status Commander, Colonel Cruz, to assist them and to assist the civil authorities in making sure that we respond to the needs of the Puerto Rican people in this devastation.
You know, General, the governor said much of the island's infrastructure has been destroyed. Have you been able to survey the damage? I
have been able to survey some of the damage, and the reality is the damage will not be known for months in its entirety, and until we can really get about and see all the different levels of damage. You're talking massive destruction of all the foliage has been ripped off the trees. Many of the trees have absolutely fallen completely and destroyed property, along with a lot of the flying debris that has hit buildings and cars and vehicles. And as the previous commentator stated, the communications are virtually non-existent throughout the island right now. San Juan and the San Juan area has some comms and cell phone coverage, but besides that, it's really minimal. We had flood levels that were 20 feet above anything that people had ever seen before.
Who is leading and coordinating the disaster response?
Well, leading and coordinating the disaster response, of course, is Governor Rosselló and FEMA and the dual status commander, Colonel Cruz, and then America's Army Reserve, which I lead on the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, stands ready to support and is already conducting things like water and bath missions to some of the displaced citizens originally from St. Thomas and some of the other U.S. Virgin Islands that were being housed in the convention center, and we are also providing other services as they require of us.
What is the biggest need at this point?
The biggest need is obviously to get the ports and the airports open again, and I've been told that it is likely that at least for possibly military and support travel, the airport might be open tomorrow. But to get that so we can get those open, the fuel pumping back into the island with the goods and services that are needed to make sure that people have basic necessities met across the island.
We thank you very much, Brigadier General Dustin Shultz. Thank you so much.